Wonderland was not magical. It was impossible. Alice sat beside a quiet river, bored, half dreaming, when she noticed a white rabbit in a waistcoat, whispering that he was late. Curiosity stirred. She followed him to a rabbit hole that should not have been there. Alice leaned forward, and the ground gave way beneath her. She fell down, too slowly, for far too long. Down and down and down again, through darkness, past shelves and ticking clocks, until she landed in a silent hall of doors. At its center, a glass table waited. A golden key rested upon it, unlocking a door too small for her to enter. A bottle waited. "Drink me." She shrank. The door was now within reach, but the key was gone. Then a cake waited. "Eat me." She grew, too large for the room itself, until tears spilled from her eyes, flooding the floor around her. In Wonderland, nothing stayed the right size for long. Not even the self. Swept into her own tears, Alice drifted alongside strange creatures. And then, just as suddenly, the water was gone. Soaked and shivering, they ran in frantic circles to dry themselves, calling it a race. No one explained the rules, yet everyone insisted they had won. When Alice spoke of her cat, they fled in fear, and she was left alone once more. In the silence that followed, she wandered on, until she glimpsed the white rabbit again. Then, mistaken for his servant, she entered his house. Inside, she tried to obey, and grew too large for the room itself. Panic followed. Stones were thrown. They became cakes. She shrank and escaped into the forest. There, a caterpillar sat upon a mushroom, smoking, watching, waiting. "Who are you?" he asked. After that, Alice tried to answer, but the words would not hold. The caterpillar offered no comfort, only riddles dressed as advice. One side of the mushroom makes you grow, the other makes you shrink. Control, at last, but never certainty. He moved on and found that no path led forward, only sideways. Then Alice joined a tea table where time had stopped. A Mad Hatter, a March Hare, and a silent dormouse trapped forever between moments. Questions had no answers. Riddles led nowhere. Every seat was wrong. Frustrated, Alice left. She wandered on and found a garden pretending to be perfect. White roses stood in careful rows, their petals painted red to hide a mistake already made. The Queen of Hearts ruled there, loud, furious, impatient. "Off with their heads!" she cried again and again. Threat was her language, chaos her law. A game of croquet began. Flamingos served as mallets. Hedgehogs rolled as balls. rules shifted without warning. No one truly played, yet everyone feared losing. Alice was led to a trial. The Knave of Hearts accused of stealing tarts. Evidence appeared without meaning. Witnesses contradicted themselves. Rules were invented as they were spoken, and before a verdict could be reached, the sentence was declared. As Alice grew larger, her voice grew stronger. She looked upon the court and named it for what it was. Nonsense. The Queen screamed. The court lunged toward her, and the dream could no longer hold. No long after, she awoke beside the river, her sister brushing leaves from her hair. The world was quiet again, order restored, but something had changed. Alice remembered. Wonderland did not teach her who she was. It taught her how easily rules can lie, and how dangerous it is to obey them without question. If you wish to wander further into the darker corners of forgotten tales, you are always welcome here with Madame Crova.